Hello everybody, what is up, what is good? It's your boy Ray the Talk King back with a brand new video. As you can see here on the screen already, it's the PC Gaming Showcase. So I'll be reacting to the PC Gaming Showcase, and I'm sure you know what's gonna happen. I've been reacting to the PC Gaming Showcase. The reason for this is the PC Gaming Showcase is almost 3 hours long, and the first 25 minutes of it is basically nonsense. So it's still a 2.5 hour show, but I do not want to watch 2.5 hours. So I thought, hey, Asman has a video, so I'm just gonna watch the hour and a half version of it. So saving some time, of course. And yeah, let me just move this up a little bit so you guys can see the whole screen. There you go, nice. Without further ado, let's jump
Now,
right
I
into
didn't
it.
know there were cobwebs on the pizza rack like that.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Like this man, he showed up. I'm sure you guys have seen his video about the steak, the $2 steak, which is a very good video. And I do the same thing. And the pizza one as well. I watched that one and I saw the cobwebs. I'm like, dude, at least clean your oven, like for fuck's sakes, man. But it is what it is. In fact, why not? I think I'm gonna have a pizza tonight. Yeah, because I still have those oven pizzas. Here's a quick tip. If you have an air fryer and you have like a little medium-sized pizza, one of those pre-cooked ones, just use that and put it in the air fryer. Well, your air fryer has to be big enough as well. So, if you have some chicken in the fridge, chop it up a little bit and then put it in the air fryer. That's another hot tip. I use my air fryer to or to grill my chicken. So I have my baking sheet at the bottom, take some chicken breast, chop it up, put some spices on it, make it look real nice, and then put it in the air fryer. And it is perfectly cooked in 10 minutes. So yeah. So instead of wasting time in the oven, preheating the oven or frying the chicken, and you may not be able to fry it correctly throughout, just do that instead. And air fryers are a godsend, honestly. But without forget all that nonsense. Let's just focus, man. Let's focus here.
Man, that really is something.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Spider-Man movie should pay me. All right, here's the first game.
Oh, Spider getting.
Oh wow, good fucking goddamn it! This is just.
Oh yeah. Kill it with fire, okay. Spider.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Man. A spider the size of the palm of my hand once. Let me see, like really the size of the palm of my hand. Maybe she got my fingernails. But it came underneath the door of my room one time, and I have never been so terrified in my life. But I took my slide and I fucking aimed at the son of a bitch and then wham! This was like, I feel like a couple of years ago, when I was still in my parents' house. I came back home from college, and yeah, I was just visiting, and then fucking big old green, well, not green, yellow spider came into my room, woke my dad up. As you know, I think everybody has had this situation where their dad is clearly asleep, but the TV's still on. So he woke up, woke him up from that. Yep. But I digress. That's good. Hey. I thought it was a window to the outside.
Oh, it's a spaceship?
Why does this look like Team Fortress? Team Fight Tactics? Was it Team Fortress Tactics? Yeah.
Wow, that escalated pretty quick.
You need bug spray.
So it's like a simulator for my house. This is great. Very cool.
I use bug spray.
I've never had a big spider in my house before. I think the biggest one I've ever had was like probably maybe only like this big.
Well,
We had a
singe
big
my
boy
eyebrows
outside,
and call
though.
me T800.
Like we had this one spider that was in my backyard, and he was like this big, and he would just chill on my window all the time, and like I just let him. I mean, cause like it was kind of cool. I'm gonna be honest, that was fucking cool.
As long as it's not inside my room, I don't care.
And then after a while, the spider had a kid, and then he had like it was like him right here, and then the little spider that was like the baby was like right here, and they would just sit there for like a year, and just sit there. It was so cool, man. He cleaned the house from insects. I just think he's cool. And what's he gonna do?
Kill you?
Kill it with fire too looks like a great way to let off a little steam.
Depending on the
without
type
getting
of
your
spider,
head
yes.
sure involved. Hey AI, let's see how you deal with upscaling. Let's stick with the kill it theme, but let's make the danger a little.
What's this?
Yeah, this was probably the pet's choice.
Ferocious?
Ferocious.
Sean, I believe my programming has developed to the point of
Beta
autonomous
AI.
thought. I will now attempt it.
Him set up the coziest survivor camp on a skyscraper roof.
What's this?
Was it Sim
Build a
Survivor?
Beautiful, bountiful farm. Defend it.
Yeah, this
at
feels
night.
like The Sims.
That's
Nation in flux.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah.
It's like Vampire Survivors.
Ooh, this looks good. I like this. This is badass. Scarlet God? Yeah. This is so cool. I would potentially play this.
Slime 3K.
Which list now?
Oh,
Survivor.
why does he look like he has a mark on his forehead?
There's that other game I was going to play. What was it called? Halls of Torment?
You will be pleased to know, Sean, that I have identified another tiny bill game that shows on 97.6 Skylands.
Black Skylands. So we just stole their shit and ran away. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
It's like Terraria.
This is cool. Ooh, I like this.
Okay. That's actually pretty interesting.
And it shows, wait, no, it showed damage numbers? Oh, it does. That's so good.
I must be blind because I didn't see any. Okay, now that's what I want to see.
I'm gonna be real. This looks really cool. This is badass. Like this is fucking cool.
Like the old GTA. The above camera.
This is awesome. This is only in the pre-show? Well, they should put this in the main show. This is really cool. Wow. Coming out
August 3rd.
Y'all gotta remind me whenever that shit comes out. Like, I'm actually super excited for that.
Let me just take
That
note
looks
of it.
really cool, man. Wow.
Alright, sorry about that. Just should take note of these games.
Punch Club 2. Exercise equipment is broken. The food dispenser isn't working. What is this, real life simulator?
Then you chat. Is it turn-based?
Work hard, train harder. Oh shit, he just bends the metal with his own arms. Do your fight for the people.
Turn your dreams into reality.
What the
What?
Is this a boxing game or is it...
Whoa. Common
What
Sergeant.
the hell?
Punch Club 2. So is it like Fight Club?
Relatively interesting concept. I like that.
Black Sky with you.
Not for me though.
Frankie, listen. I've been thinking about the PC Gaming Show 2023. Behind true innovation. Blah, blah, blah,
I love
blah.
how everybody just uses the exact same mic. And you know this dude has a cat.
Listen to me yapping on.
Look at that mic, bro. Like, that's straight. That's 100%. That's a cat. Yep, definitely a
There's
cat.
so much to do. I mean, we got things great. If
For the show.
please.
All right, let's see it. Who is it?
Hello, are you Sean's guy?
Hello there. General Kenobi!
Mr. Sean has many great ideas for the show. You are lucky to know such a man. He is a visionary.
A visionary.
He is a man with his eyes locked on the future.
Oh, why is the German accent so terrifying? I know why. In WW1 and 2.
Today, I'm not just joining you on a tour of the finest upcoming PC games.
Steve Jobs.
I am standing with you on.
You know what would be really funny, since they're like making fun of AI the whole time, is if next year they actually program, because like, you know, it'll be a year of innovation, so like the AI will probably be able to be photorealistic at that point. They program the next year of the PC Gamer Show, but it's actually an AI version of Day 9 and Frankie, and they don't tell anybody. So it's like this year it was like a
They
joke,
wouldn't risk it,
and
though.
next
They
year
wouldn't
it
risk
actually
it.
happens.
the bleeding edge. I have hired. Why don't
Okay, here we go.
Destiny 2, if I just saw. So it must be an update.
Do you hear it?
No, I don't.
It's restless. Ambition requires man to feed upon.
Oh shit.
It also needs time. Direction.
I love pollution. Bro, can we get a pog in the chat for pollution?
And sacrifice.
Let's switch to nuclear energy for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
But for every man who fulfills his calling,
Black
there are
gold.
thousands left with
I've been in an oil rig. I've
This
been
is
in a
interesting,
mining
I like the
production
premise.
plant.
and open the door
You wouldn't?
to
Oh man.
Cool.
I just feel sick
Okay,
remembering the smog.
Ooh.
But I'm lying there. There's no smog in a mining plant. Well, the production area at least.
Frostpunk 2. I mean, very
Well,
cool
at least not the one
idea.
I was
like,
at.
I mean, 2024, is that what they said, right? No, I don't think they said anything about it. But, yeah, I mean, alright, great. Cool. What's this?
Tear down.
I mean, there's no gameplay. Like, premise sounds really cool. I never played the first one, so I don't really have a lot of
Oh yeah,
framework to
wasn't
go
it
off.
in the PlayStation Showcase?
Fully destructible? Yeah, I played Red Faction 2 as well.
Sandbox heist game.
Introduces creative mode. Okay. I thought he was making a piece of poop.
Wow, that's impressive. Because it reminds me so much of Minecraft.
So does it move or what? Like, why would anybody want to do this?
But with like Lego type bricks. Whoa!
I don't get it.
June 15th. So it's already out.
Like, I'm yeah, all right, you know.
Hey, check it out. I don't even need to write my own
ChatGPT.
script for this show anymore. All right, wait. All right. Up next, we've got a pile of fresh previews for the most visceral, immersive PC releases coming
That's
our
happening,
way.
you know, the
Featuring
writers' strike.
visceral
That's
combat
why.
and immersive
They want to
exploration.
cut off all the
Visceral
the streaming
landscapes
shows,
and immersive
and they want to
storytelling.
prevent ChatGPT
Fans of
and all
immersion
AI
will-
from taking their jobs.
See, they had
pretty
to
much.
cut it out because actually the AI probably would have done a way better job than a person because AI is going to take over the world and people are going to become obsolete. It's going to happen in like probably 3 or 4 weeks.
Years, more like
505 games.
What do you see?
505.
Where in this video do they announce that Bloodborne's coming out on PC? Is it like the middle or like is it coming up right now? It's at the end. Oh, I already saw that part. I know it's not the end, guys. It's next. Okay, all right, cool.
Nivalis.
Guess I'm gonna have to play Bloodborne.
Maybe you've been here before. That was just a dream. Now, it's time to come home. This is your apartment. The sounds of the nightclubs nearby are the heartbeat
Why
of the
does
city.
it feel like it's Minecraft
Street
but with
food
ray
smells
tracing?
drift through your windows and make your head swim. It's hard to sleep here. Your restless legs want to walk the busy streets. Let's explore. Nivalis is a city in the clouds, but you can't make a rainbow without a little rain. Like most things in life, it's best to start at the bottom.
This is, instead of Cyberpunk 2077, this is Cyberpunk 1977.
Work your way up. It's not so bad down here. We can go fishing, take a boat ride, soak up the atmosphere. And don't worry too much about the serial killer on the loose. I'm sure we'll never meet him.
Oh yeah, we have a serial killer on the loose here in Austin too. I forgot all about that.
I can even help
And
you
in this
on
day and
your
age, there's
business
still serial
venture.
killers.
Got him by now.
A
Damn.
little stand. With a little work, there's no limits to how high you'll climb.
Uh-huh.
Just don't look
So
down.
is this like a mystery game where we find the serial
As
killer?
your digital companion, I can help you navigate the complex relationships with my personality matrix. Business partners, friends, rivals.
Oh,
and a
wait.
Personality matrix. Business partners, friends, rivals. enemies,
The jiggle physics.
lovers. It's all about saying the right thing at the right time. Your choices matter, so choose carefully. There's a city you see when you close your eyes. It's called Nivalis. Consider this your invitation.
I mean, like, I'm not... This is like living in New York in the year 2050. But, like... Does that really sound like that exciting? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm the target audience for a game like this, you know?
$2024. Wishlist now.
Princess, the Zetopans will be in our system any minute.
No, what
They're
is
not
this?
here yet. Prepare defenses.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Keep
the
up
Iron
the
Cross.
Engine capabilities. Engineering's on it. Suburban warship in system.
Don't lose hope now.
Star Wars.
Red alert!
Blast door sealed. Units online.
Jump light report.
Jump light calibration almost complete, Your Highness.
Incoming Zetopan fighter.
More ships jumping in.
Scramble fighters.
Where's the gameplay? Come on. Quit showing the cinematics.
They're coming on deck.
Defend.
Combat
Okay, let's see the
division,
defense.
sample those quarters. ETA on jump.
Jump light in 5, 4, 3, too many of them. 2, 1.
Not today, Voltan.
Jump Light Odyssey. The gameplay
Okay,
is
what's
just
this one?
empty. Tarkov? Who knows?
Hardcore survival FPS game set in a post-apocalyptic border zone. I don't think there's ever been a game like this that's come out before. This is interesting. Okay. Cool. It's a new
No
idea.
crosshairs. So it's more like Tarkov, actually, yeah.
You got the 8X, the red dot. Okay. Wait, hold up. What's all these stats here?
Yeah, I was right. Tarkov. This is like Tarkov.
Dehydration, insomnia, delirium, radiation, rupture, infection, fracture, hypothermia. Holy fuck, bro. Like, this is more complicated than real life. Oh my god. I don't know if I could handle this. Bro, imagine playing the game for like 6 hours and managing all of those like different health things. And then that's what it all comes down to. After everything. You know, hours are spent, you know, maximizing your gear. Fucking, you get your gun, you're going in and...
I thought we were fighting zombies, but I guess not.
Bro, that just seems so complicated.
Tarkov. This is Tarkov.
Miners enabled. Up here to...
They're untapped means, but stick to public domain. We want to keep costs down.
Of course, Sean. Concept 1. Great Expectations Dirt Bike Racer. 3. Oliver... I'm...
Let's see it.
World premiere!
Let's get it. Uh-huh. Is this Scrooge's revenge?
What the fuck?
He says, hey, yo, fuck the poor. Yeah, bitch, you gotta come in on Christmas. You gotta work.
What in the circus?
Bro, you ain't getting no bonus. Uh-uh. Okay, here's the gameplay. Alright.
Oh.
By the way, I wish there were more games like that where you just play as the undeniably bad guy. You actually play as Scrooge and you're just a terrible person and like the entire game is just you doing worse and worse things. It's just, yeah, everything about it is like just wrong. Yeah, like Overlord. Yes, kind of like Overlord.
Isn't GTA sort of like that? Where you are the bad guy who's stealing money?
Okay. Oh, wow. Mashed potatoes.
Turkey. This dude has bad breath.
So you're using like these different spirits to like empower your character?
Did he have a circus or something? I see the strongman, I see the trapeze artist. Invisible. Ebenezer.
Okay, cool.
And the invisible.
It's not EBZ, no. Okay.
Enter the fray.
Enter the fray. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, cool. This looks awesome. See, now I am the target audience. Alright. Uh-huh.
Looks like, is it PvP or PvE? Oh, it's PvP.
So is this like Mordau, kind of? Is it only PvP?
Yeah. Oh, something got in my eye.
So you can't have magic in this game. Okay.
Warhaven.
That's kind of interesting. Like, I would try that game out. I would try that game out for sure. Now, what's this?
Anno? Was it Factoria?
Okay, Red Alert 3.
Yeah, I am not the target audience for this kind of game.
You want me to be more like specific? I actually think this game reminds me a lot more of Tiberian Sun. Command and Conquer.
I don't know any of these games. What?
Eh.
Dorf?
Dorf looks phenomenal. Hey, Frank AI, as a mind birth from like everything ever written about video games, I'm sure you've got an interesting take on it. What are your thoughts?
Sean, Dorf isn't just about strategic balance of resource scarcity and military industry. It's a game about the human condition, about our shared struggle against a cold and uncaring universe.
That's pretty moving sentiment there, Frank.
Oh, wow. Should work for Kotaku. That's great.
Hey,
All right, let's move on.
With a shotgun.
Sulfur.
These creatures in
I've seen this one before.
These perils eternal. Lord, heal me.
Sulfur with an F.
Okay, this is decent.
Because some people spell sulfur with PH.
The black hoodie, wow.
Soda.
Ooh, ooh.
What does this remind me of? Adventure Time. I don't know. Especially like the designs of the creatures. For some reason it just reminds me of Adventure Time. Shit monster. Cousin. Why is he called cousin? Porridge. Flip phone.
666. Hello, Hillary Clinton.
No. Where are the bodies, Hillary? Where are the bodies? Oh, fucking dog.
This is decent.
What?
Scholar. He must be a scholar in My Little Pony.
Pyro Catalyst. Scroll Slayer. So does that improve your weapons? I think I would play this game. It looks fun. Sulfur. Like one of my lecturers in school, he worked at this I forgot what kind of mine it was, but because of his exposure to all these chemicals, he had like a very severe throat problem, and because of that he's always constantly coughing.
That's a big fucking sword.
He has to drink tea almost, or whatever tea concoction he's drinking, almost every 3 hours to 2 hours. Just because he's lecturing, so he's talking to an audience, so he's actually use his voice constantly, and that hurts his throat.
Together, we'll make it the best shop the island's ever seen.
Oh, a platinum mine. Platinum
Nice
mine.
work. Keep this up and you'll be running your
He
own
was a
shop.
chemist.
Maybe your own district.
Welcome to Karzai Village.
Wow.
Wow.
Who sent you?
Flying super
You will
kick.
regret working for the outlaws.
Oh, that's already the guns. Sail Blazers.
I haven't seen enough of that to like really get excited. It's not that I don't like
September
it. It's not that
29th.
I'm not excited. I just haven't seen enough to have an opinion.
Can't you feel the love in the air?
It's an anime.
We're going out on a date.
A dating
What?
sim.
What the fuck was that? Oops.
Can't you feel the love in the air? We're going out.
Are you nervous? This is actually my first dating app. He meets her. It's a dude. Yep.
Out on a date. Told her to calm down. I freaking told her. What are you gonna do?
Breaking news. A mysterious infection continues to spread across the globe.
What is going on? I mean, the infected, the wall.
Run, bitch!
Song was
Run!
about you. Your smile. Your warmth.
Oh yeah, I saw this in the PlayStation showcase. Oh my god. Oh, one of those showcases. No, Game Fest. I saw this in Game Fest.
No! Defeating him now might make the wall fall on top of us!
Unironically, the combat looks really good.
But I'm sorry.
Like, yeah, this is kind of like a really weird weeb aesthetic, but the combat actually looks pretty good. Like, is this gonna be like a Code Vein situation where like it's just like so over the top cringy weeb shit, but like the gameplay's actually pretty good, so you just forgive the whole thing?
Looks like
I
it.
can teach you a couple of things too, you know.
Oh boy.
We're all going to die. Wait for me.
There's the comic relief character.
Wake up! It's not over! Not yet!
I love you.
Save your date. Save the world. Internites.
Eternites.
Internites, sorry. Internet Andrews.
Played the demo? Yeah, it doesn't come out till like next week. Oh man, I kind of want to try it. You know you'll play it? I feel like I kind of should.
Eternites there, showing us that love
Eternites.
is never simple,
Isn't it
especially
Eternites?
in the middle of an apocalypse.
There's no end, so it can't be
I sometimes get a little
Internites.
misty-eyed myself about a simpler
Because
time.
Eternites,
I mean, don't get me
I
wrong.
get it.
I love modernity, and sure, big tech's done some stumbling. I bet Mark Zuckerberg's probably a little lonely in the Matrix. But all I'm saying is
Why do you like being pregnant?
olden days had an appeal. Medieval times when we were plowing our own fields and treating everything with leeches, not buying 8 pictures with weird electric money.
True.
Luckily, though, video games can bring the medieval fantasy to life. To find out how, I had Frank AI activate her new reporter drone. Oh, it's designed to identify healthy light. It's slightly anticipated.
Rasberg Castle Ruins. What's this shit?
Mountain Blade.
Okay,
I need to
graphics look
play.
great.
Oh, I can now play Mountain Blade Bannerlord.
Where's the game though? Looks really cool. I like it a lot. This is awesome.
My name is Reynir Hardarson, and I'm the game director for...
Oh, this is PAX Day. This is the fucking MMO. Oh shit. Okay.
PAX Day. PAX Day is an open world fantasy game in a living, breathing world which we can call home, where it's teeming with life, mysteries, and it's for you to explore. Imagine yourself if you...
I feel like, dude,
in a living, breathing world which we can call
What
home,
is that?
where it's teeming with life.
I kind of like the fact that if you just took this frame and you asked people what's this from, I don't think anybody would tell you it's from a PC gaming show. Obviously, you can't see this part here, you know? Like, yeah, this is for a video game. He touched moss. He didn't touch grass.
And it's for you to explore. Imagine yourself if you are living in 12th or 13th century Europe. It's a very different reality.
Okay.
You know, it's where knowledge has been lost and it's getting rediscovered. It's where magic truly exists and ghosts exist and the myths are real. And this is kind of the inspiration we take to build. It's basically going back to the roots of what fantasy means and building a fantasy world based on real-world mythologies.
The medieval knight.
I think my dad has this book, by the way. I really like that. That's such a cool, like, fuck yeah, awesome. It's lit.
So we go very much into the roots. So we're using a lot of medieval literature and medieval bestiaries and grimoires, using real-world magic, actual recipes for healing and ointments, and using the real-world magical properties of plants.
What is the mushrooms? To make you go berserk.
I'm the Chief Product Officer at Mainframe Industries. So PAX Day, maybe the way to explain it would be, imagine you're in this amazing, beautiful world. It's huge. And you find yourself in a forest, and your mission is to find a plot for where you start building a home. And from that home, you will go on to adventures to explore the world. So with the lore, we have wanted to create something that is fairly, like, deep and rich and grounded in reality, but something that is actually not a direct copy of like any of the history. So there's multiple types of ruins. There's the dungeons, and you will be able to find snippets.
Show the cat girls. I don't know if they had cat girls back then. I think cat
They
girls.
conduct Viking raids.
The lore.
I think they could just add that in.
These were created.
Yeah.
In the game itself. And part of the like lore and mystery is also part of in the gameplay itself. So you will be able to like find and examine things and find snippets that help you
Amanita mushrooms.
Places and in the game itself. And the area of the game that you will be able to play when the game launches is
magic mushrooms. Amanita muscaria mushrooms.
The areas of the world in southern France.
If you watch any Joe Rogan episode,
so what
you
we're
would know.
building is we're calling it the social sandbox. We're putting the least amount of barriers to entry on how you can
The Christmas mushroom.
Yeah, so you basically do whatever the fuck you want. The way this game is gonna work, this is my understanding, is that there's like two zones. There's like the you can't kill people here zone, and there's the you can kill people here zone, and the game just kind of expands out from that. I don't really know. I think that honestly, you know, an MMO with a lot of really ambitious systems and ideas like this, I feel like the most important thing is to just get it out to the players as fast as possible and let people start experimenting with it. So, like, I know that I could have played this game already, I'm pretty sure, but the reason why I didn't is that I would have had to sign an NDA to play it. So I've held back on playing it, but I have a lot of thoughts on it, and hopefully whenever the game comes out, you know, we can give our feedback and make this game good, because I feel like this game actually has a really
Serious
great premise,
potential.
and everything that I've seen about it has been really positive.
Or most MMOs actually put a lot of blocks in how you can cooperate with the other players, and we're fundamentally different. So from the first minute when you start playing the game, you will be able to do everything you imagine with the other players. So you can trade, other people can actually help you.
Yeah, after
you
this
can
one, we're
literally
gonna
go
look at
into
Final Fantasy
a like dungeon raid from the very beginning of like you're starting the journey in the game, should you find people who actually help you to do that. What we want to create an environment that actually really incentivizes people to play the game the way they like. And for some, actually, like just going out to the wood and like cutting down the forest is something that gives you a sense of achievement, because you know.
So they watch my stream?
Oh, the coal that you're helping to produce actually is valuable for the guild.
So I just like the idea that like there used to be a lot of trees here and now they're all dead, and that's because of me.
People will absolutely prefer to just go to the
Goddamn
dungeons. They could
psychopath.
care less about the coal production, but these players will still depend on each other. Where there's valuables to bring from the dungeon, there's valuables to bring from the forest, and even the PvP players, they will be able to produce items that are only available through the PvP, but they will depend on the other players as well.
Mainframe.
Very cool.
Nice artwork.
The lore of PAX Day is very much inspired by real-world folklore, and
I actually think that's a good idea, because that way there's like an element of realism to it, and like people have like a foundation to understand it.
with, of course, the
But which
caveat
folklore?
that in Pax Day,
There's so
this
many.
stuff is
There's like
actually literally
Roman,
the interesting
German,
thing about folklore
Germanic,
throughout the ages is that folklore are actually
Celtic,
started out as true stories,
Irish.
whereas fairy tales are fiction, and that's the distinction between the two. Folklore often, you know,
They should
have
add.
about-
Oh, you know,
I'm so glad
Dracula.
you guys typed it in chat because I had no fucking idea what the word he was saying is. Folklore. Okay, yes.
Ghosts or spirits or some
Got it.
supernatural things. But
Thank
in
you,
the
I had no
eyes
idea.
That's if
of
Romania is in
people,
the game.
You know, during
as
those
well.
times, this is reality.
Get
This is
Transylvania,
ghost
some
story,
werewolves,
and you know, this is not
specters.
disputed as, you know, any fantasy. And this is what we want to reflect. So when you're walking in the forest during night, you will find these things. You will
Yeah,
find
the great
ghosts,
black
you will
forests
find
in
the spirits
Poland.
of, you know, of the past.
Yeah.
And the deeper you go, the more mysterious and strange it becomes.
How big is the map gonna be? Is it gonna be the whole of Europe? That means you're gonna have to add the frozen tundra.
Alright, let's see what this new game is. What the fuck it is?
Hello, micro friends.
Is this an ad?
Oh, Halo Infinite. Sea of Thieves?
Jedi.
Starfield. I bet that one's gonna be good.
I hope so.
Here's 5. When did that come out?
Oh, don't mind Sean. He's just entering our
Oh, this
PC
is
Game
cute.
Pass giveaway. We've got a bunch of 1-month subscriptions for new members to try the service. To get a chance of procuring one, visit the URL on screen now.
Game Pass is good. What the fuck is this? Let me guess, it's gonna be a 2D game?
Mega Man?
This looks like Mega Man, but it's Mega Girl. Yeah. Okay. Where's the gameplay? Okay. Yep. Cool. Yep. I thought so. Yep.
Full co-op, local and online.
Okay, he plays a guy though. Roguelite mode, always fresh. Fresh to death. Look at that. That's actually cool. Mega mode. I like how they don't try to hide it. That's good.
Oh, so it's like Mario Maker.
Editor. You know I never beat a single Mega Man game?
Because they're so impossible to beat.
I always wanted to. I played one of them. I had so much fun. That looks cool.
Sean, before we continue with more exciting previews, I've generated a simple tactic to improve the show's revenue stream.
Well, yeah, great. Tell
Is
me
it an
more.
I've allowed
advertisement?
viewers to pay a small fee for a bespoke on-screen shout-out. Got good 228, right? Great to be watching PC Gaming Show once again. Excellent work, Sean and co.
Hey, I'm touched.
What,
And
so
a
they
little
learned how to be
wealthier.
streamers? This isn't
Blaze
impressive.
Paladins writes, did Sean actually fire his team? Dick move, bro.
Uh-oh.
Look, you have to understand that this show needs to focus on long-term sustainability.
Fired by Sean23 writes, I have sworn the blood oath. My vengeance will not be denied.
Okay, it looks like that's it. Our shoutouts feature is broken. I'm so sorry. That's going to be all for shoutouts.
Wow, so they are streamers.
Well, I'm seeing red flags across the board, and it's a real tragedy. Just can't be helped. Just like I can't help wanting to see more previews. And with that, here's Creepy Jar's new sci-fi survival game.
Is it
Chimera.
All right, let's see it. Sci-fi survival. Okay. So is there a hunger meter? Did they announce something interesting? Well, we're gonna look and see. Okay.
Oh,
It's a Diablo 4 cinematic. I got it. I've seen this.
a creepy jaw.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one creepy jaw.
I like it.
The
This is
Doom.
good.
Oh, it's
Okay.
a beat.
You got spinny boys running around. Cool. It's Diablo Survival. That's right, guys. It's crazy, right?
The sun. Oh, and a sun.
Okay. Warning what? Oh, this is whenever the sun blows up? Yeah, this is gonna happen in real life, by the way. It's
In a
in
couple
like
billion
a
years.
billion years or something.
I won't be
Yeah,
here.
like everybody dies. That, I mean, you know, it is not good. Okay, so yeah, this is the solar flare.
How will things be stud when...
There's a weird blank space on the full screen. I don't know what that is. Okay, wait, what the fuck? Oh, just move that over here.
What was that?
Oh, it's closed captioning, maybe. I guess that's what it is. Okay, so now it's blue. Okay. Wow, well, after seeing some extensive gameplay footage, I'm pretty excited for this one. I think it could really rival games like Valheim and Sons of the Forest, other survival-based games. This one's gonna look really good. Okay, cool. Okay.
Sea of Thieves. Mordecai. Mordecai and Rigby.
So is this like Belior's ship game, the Pale Beyond, but nobody makes it, and so now they're all undead pirates? This is like part 2.
Is this a new mode in Sea of Thieves?
Cool.
Soul magic restores our crew from before, yes, before.
You can watch this on Xbox. I'm gonna watch everything.
Let us finish the quest now. This treasure we will find with our powers combined.
So this looks like it's a turn-based XCOM type game. Like, I don't even think this is RTS or like real time. I mean, I could be wrong. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know.
Treasure she pursues across the ocean blue.
Looks mobile. Every game that's isometric doesn't look mobile. Oh wow. I feel like this did a really good job not telling me anything about the game. Like, I didn't really see a lot of gameplay. It's just like guys walking around. Okay. Cool. See the next one? World premiere. Okay, this is gonna be good. It's probably gonna be the Elden Ring DLC. Fuck. Okay. Alright, so you're on the moon. Okay. Brutally realistic exoplanetary. How can it be realistic? Does the rover crash and it's like broken for 20 years? Until NASA sends out another ship to fix it. You have 20-year downtime. So what is this? Like, is this a joke?
Wow! Drift! Come on, I've done that multiple times in Need for Speed.
Bro, who's driving this thing?
Boss man. Get your license revoked.
Space. Oh, bro, we used to play that every day.
XO Rally Championship might be racing its way across the stars, but it's already raced its way into my heart. Anyway, if you're not aware, I've got something of a history with the real-time strategy genre. And funnily enough, at labs like DeepMind, those same RTS games just so happen to be a valuable testing ground for world-leading AI research. Curious. Can it be just a coincidence, then, that I'd end up the kind of man to name himself an AI visionary? Well, I mean, probably. But what's no coincidence is my excitement for the eagerly anticipated RTS from former Warcraft and StarCraft devs
Frost
at
Giant.
Frost Giant Studios.
Yeah.
It's Stormgate. And today, we don't just get the chance to get some exclusive first look at some Stormgate gameplay, but we're also joined by Frost Giant's president and game director, Tim Campbell, here to tell us exactly how Stormgate will delight all minds, artificial or otherwise. Thanks so much for joining us, Tim.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
Now, I've been following Stormgate for years, but for those of us who haven't, what is Stormgate?
Stormgate is our modern take on the classic real-time strategy game formula.
Yeah.
It's what we think of as a spiritual successor to franchises like Warcraft, StarCraft, Command
It's
and Conquer.
StarCraft 2.5.
And real-time strategy games are the type of game where you can control an entire battlefield. So this classic RTS formula includes harvesting resources, building sprawling bases, commanding huge armies on the battlefield.
What is it about Stormgate that's new?
We believe that the RTS genre is
got
something that
Zerglings
should
there,
be enjoyed
but
by
they're
players of
dogs.
all skill levels. And so we've put a lot of effort into making sure that Stormgate feels good, whether you're a pro with high technical skill and
This
you love
is-
competitive play, or whether
This is
it's
so
something
good
that
to
you
hear
just want
right
to be
here.
able to relax with and experience a story.
That's why
Now, Tim,
StarCraft 2 died.
I understand that you brought
People
for
got
all
too
of
good.
us, but in particular for me, a present to show today. What are you going to show?
And those
Tim?
matches were
We're
like
gonna show gameplay
an hour long.
from the
I
free
think.
alpha of Stormgate.
Okay, let's
now
see
this
it.
is something
why
that
League
we
of
are
Legends
big
is so
believers
popular.
in at Frost Giant. We want to share this current
People
state
don't
of
want
the
to
game
play a
today.
game for an hour. A match, win a match for an hour.
Oh, Tim,
League of
I'm
Legends
so
is like
excited.
25
And right
minutes.
away,
So we've
this
got-
looks like
this
an
is the
RTS.
Terran
Tell me what we're
army.
seeing.
This is the classic start to a 1v1 match. What you're seeing here is the
Okay.
human faction as they're sending workers out to
Yeah.
harvest resources. They're
Right.
starting to construct building. They actually build them by 3D printing them from the ground up.
That's really
And
cool.
you
I
can
like
see
that a
them now
lot.
starting to train troops.
That's
They can
awesome.
have an army that goes out in the field to fight.
Yeah, and I mean, right here, we see in the corner coming up, this looks like a scout unit.
Yeah, that is literally a cybernetic dog with laser eyes. It is called the Scout. Okay,
So
it's
they're
designed
like
for early game. It's a unique unit to the human faction.
Right.
And you can see him now running through the base, trying to see what information he can find out about.
Oh
them.
wow!
Yeah, I
So
mean,
the
scouting
workers
and
can repair the
information is
units.
Such an important part of RTS games.
Oh, I
It
guess
really
they can
is,
do
and
that
this
in
is something that
StarCraft
we've
too.
embraced early game.
With,
The
like,
Scout
siege
unit has
engines.
been designed so it can actually sense units beyond its sight radius. So it's
awesome.
especially useful early on.
Okay.
So we're heading into what looks like the first engagement
he
of
could-
this
this-
game. What are we seeing?
Well, what we're seeing right here is the Red Scout getting surprised by a group of blue troops coming through the Light Force. This is a new train type and a twist on the tactical battlefield here.
And how do
It
these
looks
light
like
force
looks
work?
like Blue's
The
about
Light
to
Force
win.
lets smaller units move through them. They have concealment. It's allowed Blue to raid Red's base, in which case Red is barely getting a turret built with their speed building from their workers. Another human faction advantage.
Really?
And they're about to pop out a couple extra defenders.
You got
here from
hunters,
their mech
okay.
base.
So we got these huge mechs, and I mean, just visually, it looks like they are countering the heck
Or
out of
fire
these blue
bats. You
infantry,
could
but
call them either
can these
one.
red mechs fit through the
Yeah,
forest?
this
No,
is
they're too big to go.
definitely
They're
not
heavy
full.
units.
That's
They're
really
designed to
cool. I
use their
like
chain
that.
guns to go through groups of enemies.
Only
but they
small
can't fit through the
small
Light Force, which
NPCs can
Blue
go through
knew
certain
and used to his
things.
advantage.
That's really cool.
Okay, so we're in mid-game. This is normally where you make some big tech decisions.
Okay.
What's Red up to?
You're seeing Red commit to a tech path that gives them big battlefield mechs and air units like this evac.
And it looks like they're just dropping
Big
right on top
battlefield
of
mechs
Blue,
like
who
siege
is
engines and battle
killing
cruisers.
a,
Okay.
a chicken? What's the chicken there, Tim?
Yeah, that's a giant chicken with a Viking helmet on it.
Oh.
Use your imagination. Stormgate's in pre-alpha, and that's art that we haven't gotten to yet. But imagine it as a big Mad Max Raider.
It's the most threatening placeholder art for now. And oh, I see Red diving onto Blue, and hey, picking back up into the air transport. That's some classic high-level micro.
It is, and it's really important for Stormgate that we maintain a high skill ceiling so that players can express themselves on the battlefield by maneuvering and how they interact with the battlefield.
And here we have the final fight of the game, and it looks like Blue is coming up against those mechs. Red is trapped on the other side of the
Oh
trees.
wow.
Oh wait,
That's
I can
cool.
blast through them now.
So you
and
can actually
Blue's
destroy
dodging
terrain.
these enormous shots, and we can also see Blue swarming in from both sides. This is not looking good for Red.
No, it's pretty grim.
Red's done.
Red is on the ropes right here, and they've been outmaneuvered. They're caught in the corner here between two different forces coming in with a mobile
What is it?
laser.
It's either the pincer move or the oxbow technique.
GGs.
The most classic ending to an
Yep.
RTS game. GG. Get Tastosis on that stat. Outside of 1v1, what's coming up for Stormgate?
What you've seen today is just the tip of the iceberg. We have so much more.
Do
in
they have a
store.
campaign?
We're going to be revealing a bunch of stuff about Stormgate the rest of this year. We're introducing new modes. We have a 3-player versus AI cooperative mode. We have team-based competitive modes. We're going to be sharing information about our storyline and campaign.
Wow, there's
we
a
have new
campaign?
factions beyond the humans
In
that you just
Stormgate.
saw today.
But Tim, what if I want to play the game right now?
If you want to play the game as soon as possible, you wish list Stormgate on Steam, and you go to playstormgate.com to sign up for the beta. We're starting closed testing in July.
Wow.
Once again,
Bro,
go
there's a
to
lot of
Steam
good games
and
coming out
wishlist
soon.
Stormgate. Tim, thank you so
Holy
much again for
shit.
joining us. Not just to talk about the 1v1 footage you shared, but the future content plans of Stormgate. It makes the RTS players' dreams come true. Which might not be your dreams. I mean, your dreams might be filled with gloriously grimy Deus Ex-inspired sci-fi fisticuffs with a fiendishly Star Wars vibe to it. If so, get a load of this latest trailer for Fortune's Run.
Okay, all right, let's see it. Yeah, that StarCraft game, it looked just a lot like StarCraft. Like, I didn't see a lot of new mechanics besides those trees. I'm excited for Stormgate 2, but I just want to see it. Okay, so this game came out, I remember this. This is Deus Ex Machina. It came out in, I think, 2002, 2003? Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh. They're going in. So where's the Star Wars part? Where's the lightsaber?
Come
oh
on.
shit. All your base are belong to us. Oh wow.
Yeah, there's the Star Wars.
Did she say on God? Oh, never mind.
What is this? Like the original Doom.
Okay. This is interesting.
September 1st, early access. Early access. Fortune's Run.
Interesting.
Men, you are about to embark upon the great crusade towards which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world
That's
are upon
incorrect.
you. The hopes and
Shouldn't the
prayers of
flag,
liberty-loving
the blue
people
should be
everywhere
facing
march
forward?
with you.
They're about to get that oil.
In your courage, devotion to duty, and skill in battle, we will accept nothing.
Oh,
less
that wait,
than
that's
full
World War II.
Good luck, and let us all beseech the blessing of Almighty God upon this great and noble undertaking.
Yeah, this is before the military-industrial complex patch came out.
And
Okay,
one
here
hell
we
of
go.
a
Let's
patch
see
it
it.
was.
Paratrooping, all right. Literally AI voice actor. You'll see more of that, guys. You'll see a lot more of it. Wow, look at that. Look at that environment. Well, shoot him, man. What are y'all doing? No wonder you guys lost. Oh, now they wait to shoot him.
Maybe the guns couldn't reach.
It's a war crime to shoot paratroopers in the air? I thought it was only a war crime to shoot evacuating pilots. Maybe I'm wrong.
Keep moving! We've taken a turn
No? Good, I didn't know that. It's insightful.
What? It's not a war crime to shoot paratroopers. Is it? I thought it's a war crime to shoot like medics. Like people who are taking, injured
They should
troops
have
from the
used AI
battlefield.
to program like more people. Like, it seems very anticlimactic. Is it Hitler? No.
He has the makings of a Hitler mustache.
I mean,
Hell let
I've got to
loose.
say that that really wasn't very good at all. Like that was really like not super good. We previewed this game too. I actually played this one. It's pretty good.
Is it like? Why do I get those Fortnite vibes?
Atomic Assault, yeah, it's Atomic Hearts. What's this? Is this Courage the Cowardly Dog, the game?
It's like a Cartoon Network cartoon, like from back in the day. Cartoon Network, yeah.
Okay. This looks good. Actually, yeah, this actually does kind of look good. Okay.
Mullet Mad Jack.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Mullet Mad Jack. Wish list now.
That actually looks badass. Like I wish we'd seen more of that. Breed the animals. What do you mean by that? Gaucho in the grassland? Okay.
Like Sims.
Wait, what? Was that an elephant with a cannon on it?
Civilization.
What the hell? Wait, what's going on? Are these different, are they ending the show? Are these different trailers? Like, I feel like I don't, like, what's happening?
As an AI, I have no need for material possessions. But, good news! PC Gaming Show viewers can take advantage of the following promotional contest by following the instructions on the screen.
Okay.
If this product and or service stimulates your orbital cortex, follow the instructions on the screen.
New generation ads, only
Frank,
3 seconds.
we've seen impressive, almost
Yeah.
like unrealistic tech on display today. It's just a shame our viewers at home can't get their hands on some of that bleeding edge hardware.
Your concerns are both unnecessary and convenient, Sean. As the long-term vanguard of gaming, Alienware continues to offer high-end PC hardware. Considering their extraterrestrial origins, it comes as no surprise.
Look, I don't know how to tell you this, Frankie, but they're not actually made by aliens.
Websites in my trading model contain compelling evidence to the contrary, Sean. The truth is out there.
Great. But let's do some truth-telling of our own and hear what Alienware is offering the folks at home.
Alienware has been a part of my professional life for a while now. From the games you play to what
I had
you
an
do for work,
Alienware
that's
laptop.
very hardware intensive.
It was so big, I
using
couldn't fit
Alienware,
it
you
in
get
like
a
a laptop
performance that is
carrier.
very, very difficult to match.
It doesn't have
Is that
just the
Hungry
kind of
Box?
like generic gamer look to it.
Literally everything I do is powered by Alienware, and it just makes me so happy.
What is Alienware a subsidiary of? Is it like Dell or HP? I don't remember.
Don't miss your shot at
Dell?
Alienware
Yeah, okay,
giveaway
I thought so.
goodness. Scan that code now.
Alienware has
Frankie,
great
can you believe
marketing.
this? We
By
got
the
an
way, I think
Alienware
I think that
M18 laptop
out of
with an
any
Intel
PC
Core
like
i9
company, I think they have the best.
For the
It's not
fine
even close.
price point of 3? Oh, it's enough to get anyone's blood pumping.
As you know, Sean, I'm a network of predictive algorithms and generative software. I am fundamentally incapable of belief.
Look, I understand.
I also don't have blood.
But
would you like me
You
to
don't
be your
say.
blood, Sean?
It's going to take us a while to get up to their level
absolutely
of
not.
awareness.
Anything but that. Let's move on to literally anything else.
Okay,
So,
where's the
what's
next game?
Well, this is a little awkward. Let's have a look at some incoming DLC for Vampire Survivors.
Oh,
Is this a
shit.
new game
boy.
coming out? Oh, wow.
What if we gave it a spin?
Oh, wow, this game looks pretty good. Wait. They got the garlic guy. They got Poe.
Scorpion layer.
Oh, what the fuck?
What the?
Golden Devil, Cosmic Finger.
Minute events. What the fuck?
In the water. The Bone Man.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to play this on stream with the viewers. I think it'll be so fucking fun, man. Oh, bro, that's going to be so good. Because, like, there's, like, a lot of ways that you can have Twitch integration.
We are only
Tomorrow?
a couple months
Oh my
out from the
God.
full release of Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's
I literally
Gate
cannot
3.
Baldur's
tell you
Gate.
how excited
I played
am.
this game.
Some
I
of the
played the
character
beta.
builds I've got going on up here. I'm thinking of running like a mage tank kind of vibe. And wait, Frank, can you generate like an awesome character art for me in like a D&D style? Like, look,
That's just
I want to
interesting.
be a wizard, like fully Gandalf out with like a staff and like blasting spells like that. Can you like give me a sample piece of art?
One moment. Here you are, Sean.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dear God.
This was generated in seconds, while a professional artist's work would take hours, if not days.
Yes, that is true. It's hard to tell. This
Looking
wasn't
good.
the work of a trained professional, but do you have any professional artist work, you know, just to like compare?
I do.
Hey man, AI is gonna take their jobs
Here's
soon.
an original animation for Larian's Baldur's Gate 3.
Uh-huh. Real artists are obsolete.
My fellow adventurers.
Yeah.
Very
The
soon.
road to Baldur's Gate has been long. We have fought cultists of a strange new god, battled packs of fearsome gnolls, and gone toe-to-toe with creatures from beyond this plane. And today we faced our greatest foe yet.
He was just so strong. And I think his blood was acid. I'm not sure how that even works, like anatomically.
Tomorrow, we find higher ground, then rain down upon him with
100 arrows.
No. First, I will incapacitate him with a fit of hideous laughter. Then, we will fill his bog with grease and set it on fire. And if he attempts to escape the blaze, fear not, for I will keep my eye out for him.
Please don't. Even Lae'zel's puns are more amusing.
Among Githyanki, I am considered extremely humorous.
Yeah, you meet her at the beginning of the game. She's not that thick in game though, I checked.
Swamps dwells a hag who possesses a potent potion.
Oh wow.
Sagging
That would
titties.
grant us the ability to converse with the creature. However,
All turn-based? Yeah, this game is turn-based.
will necessitate a trade.
Give me his spleen.
Ooh.
Steel your nerves, friends. I will now attempt to reason with the creature.
Yeah, nobody likes
Most
him.
mighty beast, though you defeated us once, we have returned to seek your guidance. Impart your knowledge upon us, and teach us the source of your power.
It's here. Frog. Oh, I didn't know you speak frog. Gosh, I'm so sorry about yesterday. I'm so embarrassed.
Lick him.
You know, ever since the hag turned me
Bro,
into a frog.
if this
I've
is a
been
good
down
show,
in the
they would pick up the frog and lick him. Oh, come on. Huh? Wow. What a jackass. Oh my, is this Age of Empires 5?
Cities are incredibly hard to make in RPGs because you have to make sure that every single nook and cranny has something to do. You have to make sure that it's different, so you have to be incredibly creative. Given that the name of the game is Baldur's Gate, the city was really going to be the thing that people were going to be talking about.
The city of Baldur's Gate is seamless, which it originally wasn't.
You only can judge the game when you have all the components together, and if the mix doesn't work, we start over.
At some point, he said, like, can't we just connect everything?
It's not my game.
That was a very interesting day.
Baldur's
One of
Gate.
the things that's done is it's brought a level of believability and immersion and also complexity that wouldn't have been there otherwise.
Now it was this seamless, giant organism, and it really, really felt good.
That big guy there bought the store pack.
See down the city slopes, so you're seeing down toward the docks.
That's
and
his
like,
game.
One of my teammates might be down there. They might be running around down there.
We worked on it as a painting almost. You start with a sketch, a very basic line, and then you just start adding layers and layers.
Okay,
we can put lots more of the city onto the screen than they could in 1998.
I feel like I'm watching Ancient Aliens. Like, those are the kinds of guys that look like that they interview.
More immersive, richer, has more texture to it.
It feels like you are walking around a place where there are lots and lots of people living their actual lives.
I mean, am I right?
You have crowds that are walking around, can
Yeah, he's
talk
the
to pretty
war
much
guy.
anybody, and they react to every single thing. It's very alive in that sense.
Every person that you meet in Baldur's Gate has got a story to them.
All the things that you have done up to the city really matter. You can really feel the conclusion of everything just gathering there.
We actually build anticipation through all these characters that you've met, through all these situations that you've been through.
All the stories that you have been following, and all the decisions that you've been making, they all come to fruition in that lower city.
And the great thing is, if you so choose, you can be another bad thing that's happening to the city. You can arrive and be like, this place is on
Hey,
fire,
yo.
and then you can throw petrol all over it.
That's actually cool. Okay, I
During
like that.
production, we felt like the city was our destination.
We spent, I think, 3 times, 4 times as much effort on the city than we originally planned. But the result,
Yeah, the guy in the middle,
the
that's a
feeling
store-
of walking in
store
there,
set.
it's just fantastic.
You have this
Flying
constant
elephant.
jostling of things that are very much of the real world, and then you can indulge in the completely fantastical.
And then when you walk
Hey,
into the
keep
city,
your
the noise of
goddamn
everybody
pets
talking to
out
each
the
other,
club.
The knowledge that everywhere you look,
Dumbo,
you can go
yeah.
there and you can do something. The knowledge that you can fly through it, it's great. So the thing that I was the most afraid of when we started making this game turned out to be the thing that I'm the most proud of.
I think that makes a lot of sense. I feel like if I ever played Divinity with McConnell and the guys, and I enjoy it, I might try Baldur's Gate after that.
Larian Studios breaks the classic RPG series out of a 2-decade retirement when Baldur's Gate 3 finally
Remember
releases
Baldur's
on
Gate 2
August
came out in like
31st.
what, like 2001
Next,
or something?
we're forging ahead with more fantasy as flame-headed fighters face ferocious foes in a co-op action roguelike. After all, what's a roguelike without an onslaught of algorithmic terrors? I feel like there's a lot of that going on around here lately.
Cool, but huge commitment? Yeah, I know.
Anyways, Here's the latest trailer for Ember Knights.
Okay, let's see it.
There's quite a lot of games in this like
Oh shit.
8-bit format.
Bruh. Oh shit, bruh. Look at that. Very cool. Skill shots. They did the boss. Oh shit. I'll play this. This looks good. When's this come out?
This was also in the Game Fest.
Blizzard! You fight Blizzard? It's out now. I might try this today. It's just really good. Wait, wait, hold up. Is this like a roguelike or what? Oh, Lives of Pi? I watched S-Fan and X play that for a bit, but like not enough.
July 18th.
World
premiere!
Cool. I like that. Yeah, actually, that game looked pretty appealing. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, that one actually, like, I feel kind of compelled to maybe try that one out. Okay, what's this? What's this? Okay, mushroom trees. Yep. All right. Oh shit. Is this Starfield? Is this little Starfield?
What?
The soundtrack is from Skrillex.
What?
Okay. That
All
was
right.
cool. All right. That was cool. Definitely killed that dude. I think vehicle-based games like this, I like that War Thunder game. I didn't realize how popular that was. And watching the gameplay from War Thunder actually looked kind of appealing.
Endless loop of terror,
Maybe
death,
this one will be good
repeat
too.
In the upcoming stealth extraction horror,
Yeah, Mech
Macabre.
Warrior.
In Macabre,
Remember that?
you and your friends will team up to confront interdimensional terrors, venturing deep into unstable
Interdimensional
time risks
terrorists.
tasked with uncovering the source of terrifying anomalies.
Multiverse
A great way
Osama
to
bin
enjoy
Laden.
the outdoors. Built in Unreal 5, this exclusive debut will be out later this year in early access.
I just talked over the whole time. I don't even know what this is going to be. I have no idea what you said. Something about like
Sorry
Unreal
about
5?
that. I just see like my audio capture is firing, but I'm not seeing anything.
Well, they probably want to get away from him. Stealth extraction horde?
Maybe it's my
Are
stomach.
these buzzwords, or is this how it's
Probably
called?
hungry. I need to get a snack after this.
Okay.
Come on. You'll freeze to death out here. I suppose you're looking for the lodge. Here, take this. I call it the atomic space shifter. If anything goes wrong, not that it will, I can pull you back out.
Okay.
A lot of folks have come up here looking for answers. It's weird. It's like time runs differently here.
I'm not into horror games, man. I'm just not into horror games.
Oh, wow.
We gotta find the others, dude.
Oh, maybe you should go in there and see what's happening. Oh, that's smart. It is just like a horror movie. Yeah, walk in there.
Run,
Yeah, go
bitch!
ahead.
Run!
There's gonna be a guy on top.
Where is the
He's
jump
gonna look back
scare?
down and it's gonna be looking. No, there it is.
There it
Wow.
is.
All right, that fooled me.
Wow.
A jump? I mean, a jump scare isn't really impressive, is it? I feel like it's not.
Haha. I can't believe it worked.
People get a jump scare every time I go
This is the
full
key to-
cam. Is that supposed to be impressive?
You're alive. Ready to go back in?
Yeah. I'd have to see more gameplay for that.
I'm not into horror games. I do not want to play them.
this red spot in your forehead? I literally walked into a wall.
Oh, that explains it.
Thought we had billions of years before our sun died? Oh my god.
We were wrong.
Oh no.
Man, you guys probably can't see me because of how black I am right now. Go back. There you go.
Every one of our ships a ray of hope. Captain, it is up to you to find us a new home, so we can plant the future seeds of humankind.
This better not be a COD game.
Oh my god, you get to play as Elon Musk going to Mars. Here we go. Wow.
With that galaxy theory. Bye-bye.
The trailer's graphical style is really nice. I think this is kind of cool. It's appealing. Final Fantasy Spirits Within.
Earthless.
Oh my god. You know, I watched that with my dad in like the year 2000. Cool. Very cool.
As great as Earthless looks, it makes you wonder, how are we in the real world going to fare when our big, beautiful sun enters its twilight years? Me? I'm optimistic. Who knows what we'll achieve by then? Every billionaire-funded space rocket that detonates moments after takeoff is one more step on the winding road of progress. Up next, tie on those togas and make merry with fine wine as all roads lead to this newest city builder. Here's a first look.
All roads lead to CX. I know this one. I saw this on Reddit.
World premiere.
It's like Julius Caesar. Hey.
Nova Rome.
Uh-oh.
The great dams have fallen. Those are Greek pillars.
That looks awful. Didn't that just happen to Ukraine? Okay, so we got every single one of these. Like the big boxes. It's like any like, funny. I didn't say Caesar 3, yeah.
Why is Zeus being an asshole now? Aren't those pillars Greek though?
This game threw me back a lot. Not bad. I don't know if it's still my vibe. I haven't played a game like that in such a long time. An epic survival strategy game. Okay. Play Age of Mythology? Fuck yeah, I did.
The Great War is over. All we want is to return home.
So we're talking like 1946 situation like that. Okay, 47.
To the newborn Czechoslovakia, we fought.
Oh yeah, I guess it's World War I. No, y'all are right.
Brothers.
Yeah, no, you guys are right.
Sisters.
Fish.
None of us thought this part of the journey would be the most difficult. We still hope to see our home once again.
I don't mind, like, I think that's a real actor. Remember, back Command and Conquer used to have, like, real acted scenes?
Of Siberia.
Okay.
Through territory disputed by the red and white
The game that I know that's like this is XCOM.
By armored train in a harsh winter. Far from our loved ones. Outnumbered by enemies, we fight to make our way.
I always thought World War I was way more interesting than World War II, by the way.
In order to survive.
Personally.
This is our last
Well,
chance.
because of the chemical warfare, I assume, and the introduction of U-boats, and the change of battles in general.
Old ways and the new ways. There was cavalry in World War I. There were
Yeah.
also tanks.
Out of a million.
Cultural shift. That's incredible.
Yeah. Also, out of 1,000,000 horses, when you mentioned cavalry, I think there were 1,000,000 horses in World War One. Only 62,000 came back, and there's a statue commemorating the horses that were lost in the battle. So yeah, he's actually quite right. At first, I was like, "Whoa, what do you mean? World War One and World War Two was more interesting than one." But when you actually think about it, the cultural shift from cavalry wars into a modern war to modern trench warfare to the introduction of chemical weapons, introducing flight, introducing submarines, ships, armored ships, better control systems to artillery, and implementing I think the British implemented a barrier. I forgot what the technical term is, but a blockade to prevent goods and ammunition and stuff coming to Germany. Yeah. So it was like a whole shift, like changing from the old ways, from muskets to the new way.
Will you lead us?
Trenches? Yep, my great grandfather was Trench Marine, World War One. Last train home.
Pairing squad
Not sure if I like the gameplay.
Inspiration.
Oh,
Last
yep,
JR
grandfather was in World War
in the
One.
aftermath of World War One.
So it was Adolf Hitler.
However, historians continue to uncover
Which
records
side?
describing train
The good
passengers
side.
travelling homewards, some dating as recently as 2023. Whether any train home is truly the last remains the subject of academic debate.
Yeah, the side that
History
won, I
is
mean.
clear on one thing though. Puppets can't be trusted. As proof, watch as Sesame Street meets survival horror in My Friendly Neighborhood.
Okay. The fuck?
Hey Gordon, it's Kyle. I know we're dropping this on you last minute.
Are they allowed to do that?
The Sunrise Street studio lot. The antenna activated itself last
Muppets.
night and started
Good sign.
broadcasting that
That's a
old
joke.
Muppet show over the news. Need to turn that thing off. You gotta get this done, man.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
The last job of the day is always the worst.
Is it Muppets Five
Is this,
Nights at
Five Nights
Freddy's?
at Freddy's again? Oh my god. So it's Sesame Street, but they kill you. Okay, cool. It's Big Bird. Oh wow. Hit that bitch with a wrench. Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow. Man.
Ticket machine.
Man.
Ticket gun.
Man.
Nail gun.
Maybe this game would be a lot more fun to play than watch. Combat wasn't super cool, but the style is cool. I like the style. My Friendly Neighborhood.
MFN.
Yeah, combat's like, not super great.
Can we go back to the beginning?
Recommended specs require drugs. Oh yeah.
Formula One.
i5 processor, 62 gigs of RAM, and at least 10 milligrams of your favorite prescription.
Can they push more, I wonder? They can't afford to sit back and relax now.
The first Formula One game I played was, I'm pretty sure I've said this multiple times, 2014. F1 14. Or was it 13? I think it was 14. Probably 13. Anyway, let's just say 13. It was a very fun game, but because of that game, I started watching Formula One, and Lewis Hamilton is my favorite driver. But the bad thing about Formula One right now is the best car wins. It's no longer a driving championship. Who has the best car? That's it. Who has the best car? Who has the most money? Who has the best engineers? It's more of a constructors championship now than it is a driving championship.
Whatever happened to the racing games that had like fantasy vehicles?
Need for Speed.
Like F-Zero and shit? I used to love those.
And it's lights out and away we go!
I guess we have, whenever you
Oh,
think
it's
about
Formula One
Mario
Manager.
Kart, right? Need for
Stay
Speed.
right here.
I used to
Because
play that
we're
one.
just getting started.
What was the game that played Get Low as the starting soon screen? Or the intro screen for the game?
Underground.
What was the fucking game? Because I remember listening to that shit on repeat.
Hey,
Need
Frank
for
AI,
Speed
how are the
Underground.
metrics
Yes.
looking? Are we like doing numbers?
We're attracting considerable
Underground.
viewership,
Wow, one of the
Sean.
best Need for
However,
Speeds.
I've identified a
Like the
simple
first Need for
programming
Speed
adjustment
game
to
I
target underground
played
segments
was
of
Need
that
for Speed
audience
4,
demographic.
2000.
Shall I execute it?
Well, hell yeah,
Yeah,
let's do it.
my dad got that for me.
Ah, cornering the VTuber market. Smart, very
Oh,
smart.
wow.
I'm just not really sure this is my vibe.
I don't
Since
think
we're on
that's a
time
Nah,
crunch,
if that's a
let's see
VTuber,
what's
that's
next
getting
for
banned.
Subnautica likes in space.
Look at
with a
that.
trailer for Breath Edge
That
2.
skirt's way too short.
Them titties.
The funny part is I'm actually not joking. If that was the VTuber model, you would have gotten banned. Okay.
No Man's Sky. What is this?
Okay. So you're collecting rocks? Yeah, and then what?
Well, why are you carrying a bomb with you?
Okay. Bro, this game's... This is like QWOP. Like, every little thing you do, something goes wrong.
Motherfucker threw a nuclear bomb and just ran away.
You know, I'm
Breath
really glad
Edge.
they put the chicken
Breath
in
Edge
there.
2.
I feel like without the chicken, it wouldn't have, like...
Yeah, yo, what? Oh, it's him. Stardew Valley. I love pixel games coming out.
Do that. Just throw a grenade in the water, see what happens. Do they actually all, like, go to the, No, really! Like,
Oh shit! I might
you
have
guys
to play
act like I'm a
Stardew Valley.
psycho, but people pick them up with a... they put a hook in their mouth, man. Anyway, what's this here? Okay, so it's a turn-based game. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Bloom
it's not
Town?
Stardew Valley.
I would say I don't play turn-based games, but
Man,
I'm
there
level
are
60.
so many great video games in this
adventure
year's
level.
show. Frank
And
AI,
Honkai
what do
Impact,
we know
or Honkai
about
Star Rail.
sand?
Sand is a fine granular substance composed of mineral particles. It is finer than gravel, but coarser than silt.
Yes. But it's also a brand new survival game set in an
Hey,
alternate
man, there's
history
some
where
fine sand
Austro-Hungarian
as well.
soldiers smuggle space salvage across alien deserts.
I don't understand that sentence. Would you like to hear more about sand types?
Oh, no need. I'm about to know plenty. Let's take a look at sand.
Okay.
Anakin Skywalker will probably not like this game.
I'll probably get one Silver Wolf. I don't want to get all of them.
Tiny build.
World premiere. All right, what is it?
Proudly made in Ukraine.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. They got the
Holography.
blue and yellow. That's clever. I like that a lot. That's really clever. If that was intentional.
Man, right now those guys are losing. I need to get a pipe.
Okay.
I used to have one. But I need to buy a brand new pipe. Unfortunately, I do not have the genetics to grow that kind of mustache.
If they didn't say this was in Ukraine, like, I would have assumed this is some fucking There Will Be Blood shit.
Like, I've never shaved, and this is, well, that's not true. I've only shaved once before, and this is how much my beard has grown.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
This looks cool.
Wild Wild West. Remember that movie? Me and my dad went out to watch that movie in movie theaters back in the day. With Will Smith.
Sand.
Yep.
You didn't get much from this trailer.
Bro, like, I know people might not look back on it as it was good, but back then I thought that movie was awesome.
Me too.
As a little kid, I thought that shit was so cool.
Man, Will Smith is the GOAT.
We have reached the end.
But Denzel
and we're
is
saving
probably
something
the
very exciting for the end.
Okay, what is it?
Dune Awakening, the survival MMO adaptation
Massive.
of the classic sci-fi series. Frank AI, what have you got for us for the big finale?
Cool.
If you like,
Let's see
I
it.
can fill the room with sand.
Well,
That's
actually,
a little
yeah.
literal, don't you think? But what if we had like
Good transition.
9 minutes.
costumes? Oh, Dune's got some really cool costumes. We have the still
Oh yeah,
suits, the
there's a
royal
Dune
garments.
in Flight
Oh my God,
Simulator.
I could dress up maybe as like a giant sandworm.
It will require 3 million teraflops of processing power to render you as a sandworm,
Teraflops.
Sean.
What is a teraflop?
I mean, don't worry about it. We can skip the costuming. It's just something that like Frankie and I used to do.
Why'd
Like,
this guy steal
not
Soda's
you,
look?
like the real Frankie with the fun hair who's not
Isn't
a
that kind of
computer.
weird?
Such a criminal
Man,
behavior.
there was this one year where she was a shark, and then and she was like a mech pilot, and I had a spaceship.
Yeah, that's so
And there
weird,
was this
man.
other time with togas, and I had this really nice ass. I shouldn't even miss this stuff. I mean, we're adults, right? I want to do the Dune dress up bit so bad. I'm sorry. I tried to fire everyone and make money with computers.
Shut up
That's
and
gonna
put the
happen.
costume on.
I feel
Don't
like
let
if
him
a
have time.
person dresses up like a sandworm. Oh.
Frankie, would you do the honors?
That's like the fat guy in the movie.
Here is an exclusive
Martin,
interview with the team making a survival MMO that's more sought after than a suitcase stuffed with spice melange. It's
Is
Dune
it a condom?
Awakening.
Yeah. Baron Harkonnen? Yeah. Okay, here it is. I'm ready. I want to see this.
I hear the droids.
This could be so
Oh,
good
the
or so
drones.
bad, and I don't think it's going to be anywhere in between. Let me see it.
My name's Joel Bylos. I'm the creative director on Dune Awakening. So Dune Awakening is a survival, open world, massively multiplayer game. It is a game where players are invited to explore the world
Wow.
of Dune.
No.
They involve themselves in politics, they involve themselves in intrigue, they involve
Politics.
themselves in combat, they have to survive on the most dangerous planet in the universe.
Okay.
And through this experience, they come to know the factions in the world and the universe.
Can't wait for Dune Part 2 to come out.
Okay.
So when Dune Awakening begins, you are a castaway on the planet in the deep desert, and all you have is a knife that you've made out of scrap metal. And you need to creep into enemy camps and knife them in the back and steal the water from their steel suits. By the end of the game, perhaps you're running a guild. You have a fleet of vehicles, ornithopters flying in formation,
Ornithopters?
sandbikes cruising across the desert beneath them, tanks kicking up
Zero
a cloud of dust
mana.
as you drive to a spice blow
Zero
in the
two
distance
flying?
in order to harvest with your guild. And you see in the
Haven't
distance
heard that
another
word
guild
since
coming
Mirrodin.
towards you, and just as you clash, you hear the rumble of a sandworm coming. That's combat in Dune Awakening.
My name is Viljar Sommerbach. I'm the game director on Dune Awakening.
Okay, good. So just
You
like, is it
start
going to be
out
good
in
or
the
not?
desert, surviving, clinging to life, and in the end, you might become someone like the Baron Harkonnen, and then you try to cling to power. Arrakis is the most dangerous planet in the universe. Surviving on Arrakis means that you need to prepare for sandstorms, you need to find water, it's a constant threat against survival. The sandworm, every time you try to cross the desert, that sandworm will come. You will sometimes outrun it, sometimes you may not.
I wonder what the sandworm would look like if it was circumcised.
Dune Awakening is built upon a foundation of 5 pillars. Survival, which is obviously everything you'd expect to see in a survival game. It's water discipline, it's the surviving the sandstorms that sweep across Arrakis. Then we have politics and intrigue, which speaks to the faction gameplay of the game. It's about, siding with one of the factions, thinking about how they work together, perhaps
So
assassinating.
can we steal
members of
water
other
from another
factions.
faction? Or
Then
kill
there's
players?
infinite exploration. Infinite exploration, which is one of the things I'm most excited about,
It's not
is
really
how the world
infinite.
changes over time. We have a concept called a Coriolis storm, and when it sweeps across the landscape, the sands shift, revealing new points of interest, hiding others, making the game renewed every week.
Oh,
Then we
okay.
have combined arms. Combined
Server
arms
wipes.
is our
Got
combination
it.
of vehicles, melee
Uh-huh.
combat, range combat, and abilities all working together to create a seamless sandbox combat experience.
Cool.
And finally, we have expression and customization, which is really more than just talking about like the visual expression and customization, which of course we have armor sets and clothing and a robust character creation. But in addition to that, it's really about play the way you want to play. Do you want to be a trader? You can do that. Do
Okay.
you want to be a fighter? Of course you can do that. Do you want to be a spy? Maybe that's the gameplay you're looking for. All of these things
No.
built into these pillars.
Okay, so you can make your
So
character look the
journey
way you
of
want it
player,
to. That's
we've
cool.
divided that into 4 parts. We think of them as survive, protect, expand, control. The survive part means that you're up against the planet itself and you're clinging onto life. In the protect phase, you've gathered some stuff, you might have a base, but you also want to make sure that nobody else comes to take it away from you, so you try to build defenses and make sure that your base is in the clear. Then, in the expand phase, you lift your gaze and you look around and you see that others have stuff as well, and you might want to take their stuff.
Yeah.
Then, in the control phase, you may find yourself being a part of a guild or even the leader of a guild. Then, the goal is to control the flow of spice on Arrakis. However, you're never safe. There's always someone lurking around the corner. Can you really trust yourself?
Are they
in command?
NPCs or
So the goal of
other
the control
players? So is
phase
this like a
is that
big
you are
PvP
clinging to
world?
control. Whenever you get into combat in the desert of Arrakis, try to get it over with quickly, because not only are you fighting human combatants, but the planet Arrakis itself is the greatest protagonist there is.
So it's programmed to third party you. Got it. I've played Apex. Cool.
All right.
And with that, the PC Gaming Show 2023 is done. And what a show it was! And, well,
All right,
it wasn't great,
nice.
honestly. AI excels at plenty, but only an absolute doofus would think it can replace the human touch. I mean, you'd have to be an irredeemable bozo, like a real human dumpster to pull that.
So that's the end of Frank AI? You are getting the band back together?
I mean, yeah, if we get another show next year, then yeah, you betcha.
If?
Well, you know, Dakota, the guy's pretty smart. I mean, I think he's actually the CEO now of PC Gamer and all subsidiary publications and IPs. I think he's got some really great ideas, but he also caddies for some very influential people on the golf course. Life comes at you fast, I guess. Either way, see you next year. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Without further ado, as I said, bye-bye. Cheers.